watch your back.
All is well, Captain, all things considered.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete.
I was thinking about going for a trade in a little bit of...
Plenty on offer.
I remembered where we are and got a drink instead.
Security is usually good about keeping out strays. Someone painted some choice words on the front of the Arcmine factory the other day. Robots took it down.
Have you heard about Space Frog?
Ellie! Hello?
Welcome back, detectives.
Ellie, I sent you all the data from the mine already. As I'm sure you know.
Yes, I've been reviewing it. Sit down. Let's have a chat about it. Welcome back, you two. How was the trip to the mine?
You're gonna love this, Ellie.
Okay, someone better tell me. Come on.
We found the coordinates to Irvin's old work site and went there. Huge battle. Fire, explosions. Pew, 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 pew.
Barrett, please.
You should have seen the plants in there, too. Weird stuff. Anyway, you read over the documents we found there, right? What do you think?
What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Irvin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue, and it was repeatedly ignored. And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie. Woo!
Yes, but it's still likely to lose. Because what we really need now is Helgi as our witness, and that is a problem. Helgi isn't an ideal witness at all. He was our star witness the first time, and he never showed up. Plus, he's got a reputation around town. After he quit, he went a bit weird.
No, I can handle a bit weird. I know the captain can too.
Clearly. But the judge might feel differently. It might be worth finding some character witnesses too while you're looking for him. Helge's documents are nothing without him there in court, explaining them to the judge.
Does Helge still live around here by any chance?
Sort of. He's, unpredictable, though. We could, but I think we'd lose the case, bluntly. We can verify these documents are real, but Hephaestus can counter by attacking Helge's character. They'll label him a disgruntled employee and then find a dozen independent scientists to confirm Irvin was at fault. But with Helge in court, he can explain the science and help me challenge any countering theories during cross-examination. That's also a bit tricky. He's hard to find. Doesn't really stay in one place for long. You might ask Dr. Kayala. She checks up on folks who fall through the cracks sometimes. You'd have to convince her to tell you where he is. That might be hard.
Sounds like we're making a stop at the med clinic. We'll be back when we convince Helge to be a witness.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. Can't force him.
Yeah, we don't want to press him too hard. The last thing we need is him refuting what he wrote. This is going to take a light touch, but I think we can handle it.
Sometimes I hide outside the tunnels.
Do you need medical assistance? Are you injured? Is there something I can help you two with?
Do you happen to know Dr. Helge Hodgson? We're trying to get his help with something.
Sorry, who are you exactly?
We're detectives. Self-taught and unaffiliated. Freelance detectives. With the emphasis on the free part.
Wait, what? Detectives? Sorry, I don't think I know what you're talking about. No, not really. I mean, there's Irvin the Slaughterer and Irvin the Scourge of Gagarin, but I doubt that's the same person, right? I treat anyone who walks in my doors, if I'm able to. I'm sorry, I'm not a tour guide. You'll have to ask somebody else.
We're trying to help him. And Gagarin, actually.
Only every single time I see him. But listen, I don't have time to chat. Ellie's a good person. That bodes well, but I can't violate my oaths. I'm sorry. Listen, I can say that Helge took up a job working at Clint's store just down the way. I saw him there stacking boxes the last time I picked up an order. I've got to get back to my work here, so if there's nothing else... If it's patient medical records you're after, I'll remind you, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
We're thinking of taking Hephaestus to court with Dr. Hodgson as a witness. Given his situation, we're worried the defense might cast aspersions on his character, even question his mental health.
That's unfortunate, but not surprising. Look, if he agrees to testify and grants me permission, I could vouch for his well-being.
Thanks, Doc. If he does end up testifying, we'll definitely need you for the trial. Ellie Yankton will be in touch.
No promises, given patient confidentiality, but I'll do my best. I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind.
Don't mind the mess. I've got a system.
Taking in the collection? Quite a sight, eh?
Funny you ask, because I'd like to know too. He owes me a sizable debt. I've seen him around, but never in one place, except when he needs money. I offered him a job, but he showed up to work drunk one day and I had to let him go. I don't have any ill will toward him. Sure, the credits I'd like to have back, but only because it'll mean he's gotten his life together. Enough that he's no longer allowed in my store. I don't like denying service to anyone, but it's the principle of the matter. I don't want to be mixed up with anything like that.
I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Look, I'd like to help, but...
All right, fine. I don't know where he is, but ask Lizzie up at the bar. She knows everybody. You sure you got the right person? Helgi and I have had several run-ins in the past. Me? Borrow from Helgi? Not that I recall.
We just need someone to serve as his character witness, given your long-standing reputation in the city.
Sure, I can say a few words. I like Helgi, but fair warning, I'm not gonna lie for him. If I'm testifying under oath, it'll be full of the good and the bad.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
I don't miss all the extra heat from the old forges, that's for sure. I hate it when the walkways creak.
We don't do fancy. Ah, yes. The detectives. I heard about you.
A reputation already? I'm impressed.
Slow news day, I guess. There are very few secrets here in Gagarin, my friend.
Just makes the ones that exist much more expensive.
It is what it is. I serve drinks here, friend.
We were told that you are a local crime...
We serve drinks here. Here's a list of our specials for today.
There's nothing on here.
Oh, that's strange. Here, let me fix that. Don't worry, it's just the one sale today.
Oh, right. Of course, it's a number. Here you go, Captain. All yours.
The service I provide is worth quite a lot. Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. I'd like to tell you, I really would. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. All right. Consider it a favor. Sending the coordinates now. Wait, so let me get this straight. You want the bartender to testify he's not a lousy drunk? All right, I'm no lawyer, but seems like a bad move. Also, it sounds like work. And I don't work for free.
If it's about creds, you might earn a lot of brownie points with the locals if you helped with that. Points they'd spend at your bar.
As long as I'm still alive to spend it. But fine. If you get Helgi to show up, I'll take some of the heat off of him. You're in the right place. Don't cook yourself out there.
You heading outside the city? Be careful.
I don't suppose you're here to tell me I've won a ticket to a new planet, huh?
Sorry, Doctor. Not today. We came to Gagarin to investigate Irvin Mandani's contract with the mining company a long time ago. Ring any bells?
Irvin, yeah. Biologist. Hunter. Yeah, I remember him. Why? Who are you people? Then find the history slate. An ancient history slate. Because that's what it is.
Please. Irvin was once one of your colleagues. He was the one Hephaestus blamed for an ecological disaster about 20 years ago. Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't remember lies. Well, you're about 20 years too late.
Look, I know this is strange. We show up out of the blue about things that happened decades ago. But right now, nobody save us knows the truth. And that means we're the only ones who can clear Irvin's name.
And what of it? You probably think the sky is blue too. Well, you'd be wrong. It's whatever color Hephaestus says it is.
Only if you let them. You're a scientist. Your words matter. That's why we need you to testify.
Testify? The trial is over, the verdict rendered. In case you two clowns didn't get the memo. Because I tried before, and they threatened me. 20 years ago. I still wake up in fear almost every night. They said if I ever left Gagarin, they... I left my wife to protect her. She didn't deserve any of this. Any of my mess. I remember not to talk with people who come asking questions about powerful corporations. Ellie Yankton. But why? It doesn't matter. Nothing's changed. I cannot do that. Is that who you're with? You do look like a beefy lot.
Bank transactions. A precise amount was transferred to the judge only the day before the ruling.
Doesn't surprise me they'd leave a paper trail. I'm no lawyer, but might be grounds to throw the old verdict out. Yeah, been a thorn in my side, back and foot for 20 years. Maybe it's time I just pull it out. Fine, you've convinced me. I'd be willing to testify on one condition. I want to know what happened to Irvin. Because when he disappeared, let's just say I had an epiphany. Hephaestus didn't need to say a word. That's when I knew the threats against me and my family were real.
Dr. Hawkson, it wasn't Hephaestus that took Irvin's life. It was the war. Irvin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. caught in the crossfire.
Then I am sorry for your loss. It won't change the past for either of us. But I will testify. And maybe, wherever Irvin is, you'll be glad that we can finally stick it to those assholes at Hephaestus.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me now. I need a drink.
Helgi agreeing to testify is a great help. We might need witnesses to vouch for his character, though. Someone in security, maybe?
Lost? Trick to the catwalks and just keep turning.
Something could use a little chit-chat after the day I've had. Depends on what we're talking about. What's this for? All right. And what's that got to do with me?
Well, we're concerned the defense might have an unkind word or two about the doctor during cross-examination.
By doctor, you mean Helgi. It's true. We brought him in for a D&D. But he spent half the time apologizing, and even helped clean up the mess the next day. He's all right in my book. And keep in mind, it's a very big book. It's got the name of every criminal, delinquent, and rule breaker in Gagarin. But you won't find Helgi's name inside.
That's good to hear. If we need you, Ellie Yankton will be in touch.
Yeah. Have her ping my secretary. Just stay out of trouble.
Ah, there you are. Look, it merits saying again. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, the landscape of medical science isn't going to remake itself. Well, I made it out alive thanks to you. So I'd say things are going pretty well. But sorry, I should really get back to it. Reliant's always here when you need us.
If this isn't urgent, have my assistant schedule something. Well, I suppose now corporate's going to have to get involved in tracking the data. Wonderful. This thing don't get in the way of the robots. Back to work, then.
End of the colony war hit Gagarin hard. The city's just finally getting back on its feet.
Hello again. What can I do for you? Roger that.
I have to break up one more fight at Lizzie's.
Helgi's testimony should make this go a lot smoother.
Okay, you two, lay it on me. Did you find Helgi? Did he agree to testify?
Well, we've got good news and... well, that's it. Just more good news.
Okay. Does that mean he said yes? What do we look like? New Atlantis? No. Well, that is perfect. She's probably the best person to call on should Hephaestus decide to play dirty. Well, you two have done all that you could. Now it's time to hand the baton off to me.
What do you think, Ellie? Do we have a chance?
The evidence you've gathered is impressive. It truly is.
So what's the verdict? In this case, I'd say spoilers are appreciated.
I almost never say this because I don't want to jinx it, but I think this case is a slam dunk.
Huzzah! That's what I like to hear.
I think we can do everything on our checklist. Clear Irvin of any wrongdoing, charge Hephaestus with the cover-up, and even restore Helgi, Dr. Hodgson's standing in the scientific community. All in all, though, really outstanding work. We wouldn't have gotten this far without your efforts. And I've got to imagine that wherever Irvin is, he appreciates it too.
Agreed, Ellie. And thanks for being our anchor in this. We should probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing. We can talk more in private. Wow, we actually did it! Solved the case, and hopefully cleared Irvin's name. I feel like, what's the old saying? A great weight has been lifted off my shoulders? But it's actually true. I feel like I'm 80% biomass and 20% aerogel. It's a relief, a grace, a seismic gravitational shift. I feel like a new man. I hope so. It's always a tug-of-war between the workers and the mining corps. But there's one thing we've got in our favor. There's more of us than there are of them. All it takes is for the people to realize it. Ellie would know better than I, but I doubt it'll be anytime soon. These things tend to involve a lot of red tape. It's a special kind of adhesive that makes you stick to old filing cabinets and manila envelopes. I'm feeling great. Although I could do with some wine and cheese. Why stop at emotional satisfaction when we can indulge in the culinary too? But if I can be serious for a moment, thank you. I couldn't have done this without your help. That makes two of us. Three if you count Harvey, and who wouldn't? He's practically family. In fact, Harvey's got a little explorer in him too. According to this slate I found, turns out that our spiky friend's been all across the galaxy. I doubt it. Harvey's a wanderer. Getting lost is how he finds his way home. We've been through a lot, haven't we? I had forgotten what it was like to work with someone so closely. On top of everything else we've done together and with Constellation, yeah, I think so. Investigating Irvin's case with you is something I'll remember forever. I've come to realize that some events, some people, stand out as pillars of my life. Yes, some of them do. And if we're lucky, they change us for the better. We only get a brief moment in this universe to interact, to feel, to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our bodies and minds have evolved to comprehend. You're right. The variables involved are beyond human understanding. Being born in the right time, the right place, so much is beyond our control. If one is fortunate, you might even notice events and people changing you while it is in motion. Like any group, Constellation is only capable of doing that because of the people within it. I've explored many worlds, and I've worked with Constellation for most of my life. I cherish those memories. But you have changed me as a person forever. I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what if. I need to know what you think about us. Here we are, the most fortunate people in the galaxy, because we get to explore it all together, as friends. Life will almost certainly arise on planets when the right conditions are met. There's a beauty in such persistence. never gets old. Does it?
Time to earn a living. Ah! Just stand still, will you? Back out.
I was looking forward to more.
Get out of here!
Okay. It's too cold. My fingers can barely bend. I don't have time for this. Find a use for that stuff. should probably check out that console on the bridge. Maybe somebody left a helpful note for us.
Open fire! Falling back!
You seem overwhelmed with things here. Let's take a moment to sort it out.
Here! Over here!
having a sale this month, I think. Yeah, I don't sell the merchandise. Find my partner.
I don't handle the money. Find my associate. They'll sell you whatever.
What you
want.
see is what you get. You in the market for fuel? You have a med pack? Please, be my guest. All right, Explorer.
Weapons locked. Time for some fun.
You tagged their grab drive.
Bam! Their shields are gone.
We've hit their engines and they are offline. Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
Site is clear. Descent started.
If you've got credits, I've got supplies. Here's what I've got in stock. Alrighty, see you later.
Sometimes I wonder what life would be like if
I thought help would never come, but here you are. Our outpost has been under They're busy Thank you, sir.
anymore, so why not? You aren't ready for this, but I am. Always a pleasure watching you work.
distance to... All right. Take care out there. You're back! That's great news. Please take this.
I'm going in now!
You took out that jump drive.
course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Star Station LO-868. You need the eye?
Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
That anomaly is a damn sight bigger than a regular. Gave up my room in the log. Let's deal. Show the word.
Got anything you need to offload?
Trade authorities always buying. Kiosk, right?
Yes? What? Do you have room for... no more than that? Come on, why is that? Don't think I'm desperate or better than being... Where do you want me? I'll get underway.
Oh, hello there. Wonderful. See ya.
Hey. Excuse me. Do you have room for one? I'm only looking to earn... Why is that? In my experience, I know how much I'm worth. Too bad you don't. You drive a hard bargain. What's my assignment? Heading there now. I'm looking for work. You hiring? No more than the average. Why is that? Don't think I'm desperate. I'll do it, but only... Great, I'm ready to go. I'm on my way.
Nice to take a break in the old stomping grounds. Roughing it in the space lanes really makes you appreciate New Atlantis. Sure thing, Skipper. I had a smuggling run for the Trade Authority end badly. I lost my cargo, my ship, and now I owe them big time. I'm completely broke. But the Trade Authority won't stop hounding me until they've collected on the debt. That's why I was begging for work at the viewport. To make matters worse, I have a family back home that's depending on me. If I don't work, they don't eat. According to their official profile, the Trade Authority promote free trade and provide economic stability across the galaxy. Truth is, they run the largest contraband network in the settled systems. Mech parts, biotech, drugs, nothing's off limits. and they do business with anybody. Even the Crimson Fleet. Boss, when I said the Trade Authority did business with everybody, I meant everybody. UC government included. But you didn't hear that from me. Now you're catching on. They've been all over me since I got into debt with them. And I get the feeling they aren't afraid of firing a couple bullets to get what they want. Whatever they stuck in my hull. I didn't ask a lot of questions. I figured the less I knew about what I was involved in, the better. Maybe. I wouldn't do business with them again if I had a say. But to each their own. My ship got hit by a group of spacers while I was hauling a shipload of goods from Neon to New Atlantis. They shot out my engines, boarded my ship, and held me at gunpoint while they took their pick of my cargo hold. I'm lucky my engines were the only thing they were interested in pumping full of bullets. You never know with spacers. If they do, I never heard about it. I guess they don't like making enemies. Some vanguards who were on duty heard my distress signal. They picked me up and gave me a tow. Honestly, it might be for the best that those spacers emptied my cargo hold. I would have been in hot water if the vanguard caught me with contraband. Most of them take their jobs real seriously. Like I just said, Skipper, you never know with spacers. For all I know, they might have followed me all the way from Neon. I'm a broke weapons expert, boss. My ship wasn't exactly top of the line. All the weapons experience in the world doesn't mean squat if your enemies got bigger guns. And those spacers had really big guns. Yeah, not exactly. They really raked me over the coals. Whatever I was carrying must have been real valuable. Once they verified that all the cargo was gone, they made me sell my ship to put a dent in the credits I owed them. Didn't matter to them that I couldn't work without a ship. They don't go in for sob stories. And here I thought it was my natural charm that won you over. Not much to tell, really. I have a wife, her name's Kalinda, and 3 kids back home on New Atlantis. They're all crammed into a 1-room in the well. We couldn't afford better. Kalinda's construction job barely kept the lights on. That's why I started doing runs for the Trade Authority. Seemed like it could be my big break. That didn't go as planned. It's the lower class district of New Atlantis. It's pretty rough down there. Not the kind of place you want to raise a family. Kalinda and I want to move somewhere else more than anything. Yeah. In hindsight, I don't think getting into business with the Trade Authority was my brightest idea. If I could do things over, I'd go legit. Become a long hauler for a company at New Atlantis or something. Bella's 9, Lindsay's 7, and little Hallie's only 3. All of them look just like their mom. They're such sweet kids. I want better for them than growing up in the well. Once we're out of debt, the first thing Kalinda and I are gonna do is save up for a nicer place. Thanks, Skipper. Once we get this debt taken care of, things should be A-okay. At least, I hope so. Good talk, Skipper.
Heading to my assignment.
If it belongs on your oh, please, take a... Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Have something for you.
Everything's 5 by 5, Captain. Hello, Captain.
Nice day, huh?
Back, eh? How's it going?
Hey, now the party can get started. Finally. Yes, right. Here, check this out. Talk to me, my dear friend. Ah, good. I have to meet up with a contact to discuss you don't need the details. But anyway, this works for me.
me know if you...
You're my fit. I carry most of the thing. Let's trade. Okay, have a good one.
Always a pleasure, Captain.